good to see from Cole is their So those are your sophomores for your Solano Falcons, as this is their last home game here at the Nest. Sincere Rose, obviously a member of the Solano College Sports Network.
For our visiting team, Mendocino College, we have number 0, LJ Allen. Number 1, Marcus Neal. Number 2, Shafi Lumen. Number 4, Danielle Johnson. Number 23, Brandon Monteria. And now the starting lineups for our Falcons. Number 1, Jonathan Cobbs. Number 2, Jacob Ebert. Number 10, Cole Arabian. Number 12, Ricky Hamilton Holland. And number 20, Sincere Rose.
So mostly a normal starting lineup tonight, minus Joe Silveria. He's not in the starting lineup. Doesn't look like he's playing tonight either. Solano might be short-staffed with James Ebert injured. Dakari Hughes not dressed out either. As it looks like it's basically just Lenjic and Leon Fong on the bench today for Solano. So they've played some teams with teams that were short-staffed, didn't have many players, and lost to them. So maybe it'll actually work to their advantage tonight somehow. Not sure how it works, but just a little bit of optimism.
Yeah, they're on the other end of the spectrum, unfortunately, with them being down so many guys. Like you said, Ebert and Dakari Hughes are out tonight, which is we're just going to have to see now who can pick up the slack off the bench with the limited bench that they have.
So Mendocino starts out with the ball tonight, as that is number 1 Marcus Neal, averaging 22 points per game as he pulls up for 3. Starts it out with a triple for the Eagles. Here's Arabian to Jacob. Ebert, Cobbs. Sincere top of the key. Jacob, wide open lane. He's going to drive in and finish.
Good take. Good ball movement to set up that take by Jacob.
There's Lisan Hallams out to Danielle Johnson as Ebert with the steal. Slows it down, can't finish. Ricky rebound, he's going to go back up with it. And he can't finish.
In and out.
And Ebert able to tip that one, but wasted possession for Solano as they got the steal there. Weren't able to capitalize, though. Three ball is good. Lisan Hallams with a 3 on that one as the Eagles are quickly up 6-2.
Yeah, he averages 25 and a half, 10 rebounds, and my stat that I like about him is he averages almost 3 steals at 2.6 per game.
Yeah, good defensive team as he pulls up for 3. Rebound, kick out. Offhand, you got to think that's an offensive foul. He sort of just stiff-armed the defender right there. Here's Ebert. Finds Arabian. To Cobbs.
Hopefully Cobbs can get started a little earlier in this game compared to the last game where it took him a bit to get the ball to go in the basket.
Arabian wide open. Ricky pulls up instead. No good. Lisan Hallams. Jumper off back iron. Ricky fighting for the rebound into the hands of Sincere. Yeah, like you said, last game, Cobbs shot strictly 3s last game. We'll see if he can sort of have a more balanced attack as he pulls up for mid-range right there and hits.
That's a good start. Yeah, and not only that, like you said, he was just shooting 3s, but he did all of his damage in the second half. He had a very slow start to the first.
Yeah, I think he was 1 for 8 from 3 and the field because he was only taking 3s. As that one was tipped out. Cobbs with the defense right there. So again, night in, night out, we're looking for Ebert and Cobbs in this one. 2 freshmen who have been the bright stars in this lineup. 2 lethal shooters who can put it on the ground and do damage.
Yeah, the snipe bros for sure, and if they can get it going and not so much live and die by the 3, I think Solano has a solid chance in this game.
That one out of bounds on Brandon Matria. Cole for 3, no good. Rebound, Mummin. Shafi Mummin. Drive, foul. Can't get it to go, but he'll go to the line. That's Daniel Johnson.
That wasn't a bad foul by Jacob. That could have led to an easy 2 points, and now he goes to the free throw line where it makes it just a little bit difficult to get those points.
Free throw is good. Johnson's second free throw, no good. But Mendocino able to tip it back out. 3 ball, no good. In and out. What an athletic move from Hallams as he's able to tip that one back in, just rising over everyone. I don't think anyone on Solano can jump with him.
No, they're just going to have to play tight pressure D on him at all times. I mean, he's their main focal point.
Ricky for 3, no good. Cole had an open look from 3, sort of hesitated. It's been a couple of those instances. Crossover, Maybe took an extra step, got away with it, couldn't finish anyway. Ricky driving. Slows it down. Cobbs almost stepped into one.
Thought about it.
Solano's a little hesitant shooting it right now. Ricky driving in. He's glassed. Great defense from Mummin as he pins it off the backboard. And here's Macharia as Jacob able to get a hand in there.
Yeah, I think one thing we always talk about with the Solano team in particular, their assist numbers are so low. I mean, they barely average 11, and they move the ball, but it just, I feel like they hesitate too much and not take the right shot.
Marcus Neal misses a three. Good contest by Ebert. Ricky to Ebert. Ebert driving, crossover, pull-up jumper, cash.
Nice move by Ebert. Kind of shook his defender a little bit, stopped and popped, and he hit it.
Johnson to Mumia. There's Hallams. Outside, Macharia. Macharia uses the screen. And illegal screen as he looks like he was definitely moving there. Sort of rolling to the basket as he was still sort of placing a screen on Cobbs. So Solano down 11-6 here. Mendocino with 3 turnovers. Solano no turnovers, just 3 for 10 from the field. Ricky, good pump fake, finds Sincere down low. Great timing from Sincere to go up with it.
Yeah, nice pump fake by Ricky, too, to shake the defender and for him to drop it off to Sincere for the easy look.
Rose with a difficult task tonight as, never mind, he got his, that looks like Shafi Mummin who traveled on that one. Sincere sort of pulled the chair out from underneath him right there, and he fell down. So here's Cole to Sincere. Cobbs out to Arabian. Cole driving in. Sincere at the free throw line. He's going to rise. No good.
A little short.
Hallams against 4 Falcons. He'll roll it in there. A little finger roll on that one.
Beautifully executed.
Cobbs out to Cole. Ebert on the wing.
Ball's moving for Solano right now.
Cobbs open 3. He fires. Timeout. So Cobbs cuts it to a 2-point game with the triple right there. He's got a couple buckets here in this one. Him and Ebert, along with Sincere.
Yeah, and we saw this before in the last home game we called. They had a fun little energetic start to the half, but then they did let it slip away. So hopefully now this time they can kind of keep it together, hold it down on the defensive end. I know they're a little bit outsized, but they can just plant their feet down and step up on the D. I think they'll be okay. And they've got the snipers going early, which is definitely always a good key for them.
Yeah, it's going to be tough as this game develops, as Mendocino, much bigger than Solano, already 11 rebounds and a pretty deep bench. Definitely could see Solano sort of getting gassed after rebound, sort of defeating them slowly. So they're going to need to stay on the attack. Already can kind of see Solano a little fatigued and gassed as they don't have any help on the bench really, just Samo and Fong and maybe Amadou. He might be suited up in this one. So just 3 subs for Solano.
Yeah, those 3 subs just need to provide energy and then kind of just, pick up the slack for the players that aren't obviously playing in this game.
Yeah, all guards on the bench as well. So Sincere and Ricky, maybe even Cobbs will have to go to the 5 in this one. Bounce pass down low. Hallams to the corner. Neal driving in, able to get the acrobatic finish.
They've had a couple of those to start the game already.
Yeah, very athletic already here. Sincere driving in, and he was blocked. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Solano, though. Jacob will inbound it.
Oh,
Picked
turnover.
off. Marcus Neal, great pass up ahead. And he's going to go up with the layup, miss it. Rebound, able to put it right back in is Hallam's. As that was Jermaine Brown with the missed layup. Cole driving in. Down low,
Nice
great
pass.
feed to Cobbs, able to roll that one in.
Nice pass by Cole. And the ball movement for Solano to start the game has looked really good.
Yeah, I like the cuts they've been making. Hallam's driving in, no good. Sincere with the block. Cobbs comes up with it. Outside, Ricky driving in. Puts it down, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, we don't usually see Sincere get a start, but tonight he does get the start, and he's giving them the energy that he usually gives them when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, Sincere going to have a long night. As I said earlier, no big men on the bench, so he's going to have to run the 5, as looks like he's taking a seat right now. So going to be interesting. I think maybe Ricky will have to slide to the 5, move Cobbs to the 4.
Yeah, that Ricky makes the second. That could work because of Ricky's athleticism, but he might be kind of lacking in the height department.
Yeah, and we'll see how that wears down on him, having to defend 6'7", 6'8" centers of Mendocino. As Hallam's finds a shooter in the corner, and he misses everything, too strong. Rebound, Cobbs, he finds Jacobs. Cobbs looking for his shot, outside. Cole driving in, pull-up jumper, short.
Good
a little
fake.
flat on that one, as that was Trey Conrad who missed the 3 for Mendocino. Offensive foul. Lenjic takes the charge as Hallam's sort of used that arm bar, his offhand, to push the defender.
Yeah, way to take the charge for Samo, and that gave him the possession. Now if they can capitalize here, that'll be huge.
Jacob to Samo. Cobbs. Cole for 3. He looked at it, didn't want it. Driving in, going baseline. And 1. Won't finish, but he'll go to the line for 2. Good to see that from Cole. We haven't seen that a lot. He's been mostly a straight shooter. Good to see him pump fake, get the defender in the air, and go to the line. Something Solano doesn't do a lot of is sort of catch their defender in the air, force the contact, at least go to the line. And Cole makes the first.
Yeah, if you can catch these bigger guys off guard, they're more than likely going to jump because of the height differential. So with that, Cole did a smart move. He pump fake and he drew one in. And if they can do that and hit their free throws, Solano can definitely hang around with this team for sure.
So Cole ties it up, 17-17 here. Just under 12 minutes left to go in the first half. Here's Marcus Neal, Ebert on him. Out to Hallam's. There's Brown. Brown caught in midair, able to get it outside. There's Conrad down low to Hallam's, and he's going to go right over everybody. Hallam's been impressive in this one. 5 for 7 for 11 points here. 3 rebounds to go along with it.
Yeah, he's their main offensive guy, so they definitely need to do a little bit better job of containing him. As Samo takes it all the way to the cup for the easy score.
Marcus Neal taking it down the other way. It's 19-19, 11 minutes left to go here. Neal, hop step, picked off by Samo. Samo able to not travel, get up with that one. Ebert, crossover, outside, gonna slow it down.
Smart by Samo to kind of slow down the offense a little bit, let him set up.
Cole pull up mid-range, another sort of flat shot on that one. Rebound, Conrad. Conrad pull up 3, and he hits. sort of uncontested as he just dribbled all the way down the court and found his spot. Now the Eagles up by 3. Timeout Solano.
Yeah, that was a little too easy. Conrad just kind of came down in transition and saw the defense was slacking at the top of the key and just decided to pull it. And you know, usually you don't want to usually take a 3 so early in the shot clock, but when you have room like that and you kind of see the defender slacking off, that's never a bad shot.
Yeah, Solano only 1 turnover here so far, getting 7 of 17 from the field. Mendocino with 6 turnovers. Solano just not quite able to score off those turnovers, only 4 points off of 6 turnovers. And the rebound department might be ugly in this one, already 14-6, but I'm sure it's going to grow a lot for Mendocino, and Solano's probably not going to be able to hang in that department, but they're hanging into the ball game. Down by 3 here, 10 minutes, 30 seconds left. Still plenty of game. And we've seen Solano really thrive in the first half, sort of give us that optimism that this might be the time. This might be the day to win. And then the second half, it sort of starts crumbling slowly. A long run here and there from the opposing team sort of defeats the Falcons. That's been my understanding of watching the game so far this season.
Yeah, not only, like you said, like they do crumble in the second, but now they're so, as Ricky hits that one, their bench is depleted. I mean, they only have 2 to 3 guys coming off that bench now. So, yeah, I mean, they're just going to have to play tough, and hopefully Coach Dustin can kind of keep the rotations as fresh as possible with only having a couple guys off the bench so everybody gets a fair rest.
Marcus Neal draws the foul there. He'll go to the line for 2. But, yeah, as you said, as Amadou looks like he's getting ready to check into this one. Amadou Oriba hasn't played much this season. Haven't seen a whole lot from him, but they're going to need him tonight as they're shorthanded.
Yeah, it's just a next man up type thing. You know, you might not play that much or play at all during some games, but you know, in situations like this, you just have to be ready when your number's called, and he's getting the call tonight, so we're going to see a little bit of him.
Neal with 6 points in this one already. Second free throw good as well. Here's Ebert, down by 3, 24-21. Samo outside, finds Cobbs, looked at it. Cole, top of the key. Samo driving in, right hand, no good. Marcus Neal with the floater. On the hop step right there. Able to rise over the defender. Ebert finds the lane, drives in, kicks out.
Ball movement again is flowing, I think, well for Solano.
Screen by Amadou, he was moving. So Cole will check out, Leon Fong will check in. Ebert and Cobb still in the game from the original starting lineup.
Yeah, these guys, Ebert and Cobbs, are definitely going to need to play to their strengths tonight for sure to keep Solano in this game. And then we're just going to have to see, you know, whose number gets called and who decides they want to step up tonight.
Nick Burns pass to the corner for 3. It's good from Garza. Isaiah Garza with the corner 3 as Nick Burns with the assist. Fong, top of the key. Ebert finds Cobbs for 3. He loves that corner.
Yep.
Another triple for Cobbs. So he's 4 for 4 from the field tonight, 2 for 2 from 3. Surprising he's only taken 4 shots right now. Find him the ball.
Yeah.
As Solano's down by 5 here.
Yeah, just get him involved and let him start strong early.
Hallams for 3, off iron. Rebound. Number 21, Nathan Baer with the rebound on that one. Neal with the size up, off glass, no good. Ebert the rebound. Jacob pushing. Layup, fouled, he'll go to the line for 2. Great aggression right there, got the rebound, saw the defense was sort of slow in transition. Had the defender sort of spinning around. Able to draw the contact, go to the line.
Yeah, you want to see your point guard get aggressive, put his head down, and try to take the contact. Usually the point guards aren't the ones to do that, but in this case he did, and he did a good move as he makes the first.
So Cobbs and Ebert combined 6 for 8 from the field. Now 15 points between the two of them. So coming in, although it is sophomore night, we knew Ebert and Cobbs were going to be probably the leading scorers for Solano, as they've been doing that really all season. 2 freshmen. There's Burns to the corner, Garza. Outside, that's Emmanuel Jones. Garza for 3. Off front iron, almost tips back in. Another rebound. Hallam's blocked by Amadou. Burns. So Jones will take it outside. Another opportunity for the Eagles. Pass to Garza, too low. Turnover.
Yeah, Solano is getting out rebound, but they're still, they're playing tough and fighting back on defense as best they can, even with this high differential favoring Mendocino.
Yeah, Mendocino already 9 offensive rebounds, 19 total to Solano's 1 offensive rebound, 7 rebounds in total. Fong size up. Crossover. Finds Sincere. Ricky outside. Ricky driving. Pull up. Elbow jumper. No good. Rebound Jones. Jones to Burns. Bounce pass to Jones for 3. No good. Garza gets the rebound. He goes up with it and he finishes. The height mismatch was everything right there. Ebert crossover.
Wow,
I'm
good
too
move.
fast. So Ebert speeds past the defense, making it a 3-point game. 6.5 left to go here in the first half.
Yeah, when Jacob gets in the open court, he is like a speed of light, as you just saw right there. I mean, he had to do the crossover, which was beautiful, but, I mean, he's just so quick.
Yeah, he's really a blur in the open space. So, yeah, Solano able to stay in this one, partially due to the low turnovers. Only 2 turnovers.
Yeah, compared to Mendocino's 7, that's always a good thing. They're keeping up field goal-wise. Solano's actually shooting a little bit better at 45.5% compared to Mendocino shooting 44. And the three-point percentage is actually identical, 33.3 for both teams. So,
Yep. Perfect from the line so far, 6 of 6 for Solano. So they're shooting well, playing good defense against a good opponent in Mendocino. And we knew coming into this one, almost every game they have a height disadvantage, as Solano is one of the smaller teams, if not the smallest team in the Bay Valley Conference. So it's normal for them to get out-rebounded. Just want to keep it to a low minimum, as Hallam's will go to the line. He's sort of taking over right now. He's got 11 and 6 rebounds, 50% from the field in this one.
Yeah, it's just like you said, they are going to get out rebound, unfortunately, due to their height. But I mean, if they can just play tough defense and kind of lock down some of these guys, as Hallam's misses that one, they can lock down some of these guys for Mendocino. I think they have a really good chance of staying in this game and going toe to toe with with a really good team.
So Ebert and Cobbs check out, as Cole and Sincere check in. So they're going to need a different outlet offensively right now, as their 2 leading scorers step out. Cole, risky pass from Fong. Cole using the screen. Out to Samo. Ricky. Spin move. Floater. No good. Rebound Hallam's, his 7th already in this one. And he's the point guard. Hallam's off his foot, ends up being a good pass to Jones.
Yeah, Ricky's struggling. I kind of thought he would be that guy. If Cobbs and Ebert were to kind of sit down, he'd be the next guy up scoring-wise, but he is struggling.
And Burns with the left-hand layup, no good. Cole running. Outside, Samo steps into one for three, no good. Rebound Jones. Jones running. Ricky on him. Burns, bounce pass to Hallams. Hallams to Jones. Jones driving in. Burns outside. Crossover, 8 seconds on the clock. Hallams just eating right there on the low block.
Yeah.
Just rising over his defender and laying it in.
Yeah, they were playing good defense up until that point. It looks like Hallams got away from them.
Yeah, he's got that quick twitch. Sort of catches the defense off guard when he goes up for the layups. Sincere mid-range, no. Backing down his opponent, hop step, fader. Off right, no good, but off the hands of Mendocino, but they missed that one for sure.
Quick break for Ebert and Cobbs as they are both checking back in right now.
Lenjic and Fong check out as it looks like Macharia will check in for Mendocino. Hallams mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound Cobbs. Doesn't have numbers. Finds Jacob. Jacob has the mismatch with Garza on him. Blows right by him. Right-hand layup is good.
Wow, great concentration and great finish, and just a good all-around move.
Pass to Garza up ahead. Sincere got his hand in there. Outside, Jones for three. He fires and he hits. Solano down by 7. Just under 4 minutes left to go. Ebert. Screen by Cobbs. Ebert driving in. Layup is good. He's getting to his spots, blowing by the defense. 5 for 7 from the field for Ebert. 12 points for him. And almost had the steal, but they call a foul.
That's a bit questionable.
I don't know about that one. 3.5 left to go as Sincere will check out. Amadou will check in. Marcus Neal comes in for Isaiah Garza. Here's Burns. To the corner. Hallams for three. No good. Rebound Cobbs. Cobbs still perfect from the field, just not able to shoot, get his shots. And an offensive foul.
Oh, that happened so quick. I don't even know who that call was on.
Jones. Outside to Burns. Skip pass to the corner, Macharia. Cobbs falls down, and they're going to call a block.
Good effort by Cobbs trying to draw the charge. Coach Dustin flew up out of his chair onto the court to argue with the referee on that one.
Yeah, so that'll send Macharia to the line as they're in the bonus. Still 3 minutes left to go here in the first half. Mendocino up by 5. Solano shooting better from the field, just only 27 shot attempts to Mendocino's 32. Free throw no good. Rebound Cobbs.
Yeah, Mendocino's just getting more opportunities because they're getting more rebounds. Nice move by Ricky, and he just can't finish.
Yeah, Ricky's struggling in this one. Now 1 for 8 from the field. Pass out of bounds. So a couple substitutions for Solano. Sincere and Samo check back in. Amadou, Fong, and Ricky will sit.
Ebert's going to bring up the ball, maybe try to set up the offense a little bit, or he might just blow by his defender like he's been doing the last couple offensive possessions for Solano.
Ebert, fade, off glass. He's feeling it.
I don't think he called bank, though, but That was a good shot.
Pulled a Paul Pierce. I didn't call bank, I call game. Too bad there's still another half to go. And they're losing. 34-37. Marcus Neal, hop step, floater, will count it.
Yeah, Neal and Holland's the dynamic duo. Both are averaging well above over 20 points.
Great find. Good pass from Jacobs. Sincere didn't go up with it. Cobbs pulls. No good. His first miss of the night. Good to see he's human. Marcus Neal, blocked by Cobbs.
Great.
Off his foot, so Solano will get the ball there. Great defense from Cobbs.
Misses his first shot of the night, and then he comes back on the defensive end. Well done.
Cobbs and Ebert combined for 24 points as they are 10 for 13 from the field. So shooting very efficiently, the two of them. Cobbs rises. Not Cobbs, that's Ebert. No good.
That was a little bit rushed, but I think he was also trying to find Sincere down low and couldn't make anything happen.
Burns to Jones in the corner for three. No good, off the top of the backboard, out of bounds.
Solano's hanging in there, only down 5, a minute 29. They just kind of need to connect on a little more shots and just try to rebound as best they can. They're getting out rebound right now, 28-13, a 15-point differential for that.
Yeah, more than double the amount of rebounds than Solano. And Solano only one offensive rebound, so when they are missing, they're not getting second chances. They got to hustle back on defense right away.
They're still doing well in the turnover department. They only have 3 right now compared to Mendocino's 8, which is always good. And, I mean, besides, they are 2 of 8 from 3, but free throw line, they're a perfect 6 of 6, and they're right there, right behind Mendocino, literally a percentage between them and field goal percentage. So they're hanging in there.
Yeah, they're definitely hanging in this one. Minute 30 left to go. Solano down 34-39. Cole out finds Cobbs. Cobbs beat the press, but they'll slow it down here. Cole for 3, didn't want it. Sincere down low, hop step, goes up with it. He traveled. It looked like a good call. He did the hop step and then sort of took another one, kind of slid his feet as Ricky will check in.
Yeah, Sincere just took that extra step. I think if he wouldn't have went up, he might have got a foul, but fortunately we will never know.
Neal to Burns. Burns spin. Drives in, floater, no good, off back iron. Off of Mendocino, so Solano ball. 1 minute left to go here in the first half.
Mendocino back to the press.
Cole able to somehow keep that ball alive. Ebert liked it, passed on it, finds Cobbs. Outside, Cole for 3, off left. Marcus Neal up top to Hallams. Looking like Jonathan Kaminga. Couldn't finish that one though. Pass a little bit too high.
Yeah, he got up for that though. 42.7, 5-point game. If they can cut it down to at least 2-3, I think that would be solid for Solano going into the first half. Or just take the lead.
Yeah, we'll see if they try to go the 2-for-1 here. And it looks like they're not. Had an opportunity at it as Cole misses the layup. Shot clock is off. 25 seconds on the clock. Cole tries to steal it. Fortunately for Mendocino, it stays with them. And a timeout. So he's going to talk this one over. 17.6 left to go here. Solano just 2 of 9 from 3, shooting 22%. Uncharacteristic of them. We'll see if they can pick that up in the second half. Some positives for Solano. They're only down by 5. They've made all their free throws, and they've only had 4 turnovers in a half in 20 minutes. That's pretty good.
Yeah, no, that's really good. Especially the free throws and the turnovers, I think, are the big thing. The 3-point struggles Obviously a little surprising because when you have guys like Ebert and Cobbs who shoot well above 40% from behind that arc, that number should be a little bit more up. But you can't ask for too much in this world, unfortunately.
Yeah, I like that they're controlling really what they can control. Rebound department, can't control that. Shooting is going to be off and on. You can never really control your shooting, no matter how good of a shooting team you are. So the turnovers and 2 blocks and 2 steals in the first half is pretty good for them. Shows a lot of energy and hustle. As the floater, no good. Late foul. Very late foul.
Wow.
So as time expires, or right before time expires, it looks like Danielle Johnson's going to go to the line for 2 free throws.
That was a ridiculously late whistle on Sincere, especially since the buzzer sounded.
So we'll see how much time they add to the game clock. 0.2. First one is good. So Mendocino gets up to 40 as 0.2 seconds on the clock is not even good enough to get any type of shot in. As that'll do it here for the first half. Solano down by 6, 40-34. Good defensive half. Good half overall for Solano, able to stay in and stick with the Mendocino Eagles. So we'll catch you for the beginning of the second half. Good to see from Cole as they're
Hi, my name is Eric Visser. I'm in my 5th year as the athletic director of Solano College. To experience community college and its mission has been an outstanding experience. Solano College has a very rich tradition in intercollegiate athletics dating back to 1947. I'm very proud to communicate that that rich tradition is still being continued with fine young men and women that represent Solano College on and off the court. In the fall we have the volleyball program. We have a very successful women's soccer program. We have both men's and women's basketball. And then we transition to 4 programs: baseball, of softball, men's women's tennis, and men's and women's swimming. It is our mission to excel our programs and our student athletes in academics. All of our student athletes are committed to give back to the community. And we would invite you to be a part of Solano College Athletics by visiting our website www.solanoathletics.com, and you feel a warm welcome at Solano.
Hello everyone, I'm Hannah Pepin. I am one of the side camera operators, and thank you for watching Solano College Sports Network.
If you have an interest in a career in sports broadcasting,
whether it's behind the scenes or on camera,
then this is the class for you.
Class is held every Wednesday from 1:30 to 4:30 in room 121 alongside the library building.
For more information, contact Greg Poff. That's me at solano.edu.
We hope to see you here next semester. And remember,
It's more than just sports, it's an education.
I stand.
I stand.
I stand. I stand against hate.
I will.
I will.
I will.
I will be an advocate for social justice.
In the fight against racism and hate.
In the fight against racism and hate.
In the fight against racism and hate.
I will support diversity, equity, and inclusion.
В борьбе с расизмом и ненавистью я буду бороться всегда, стискивая кулаки и сглатывая слезы.
In the fight against racism and hate.
In the fight against racism and hate.
In the fight against racism and hate, I will not pretend that racism doesn't exist.
Sa paglaban ng rasismo, hindi ako tatahimik.
In the fight against racism and hate.
In the fight against racism and hate.
In the fight against racism and hate, I will speak my truth.
I will not be silent.
I will prioritize community.
I will be an advocate.
In the fight against racism and hate, I will build community and stand with and for each other.
And if necessary, I am willing to get into good trouble.
En la lucha contra el odio y racismo, yo me solidarizo con mis comunidades.
In the fight against racism and hate.
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 We commit to doing better, to being bolder, and to contributing to a climate where hate is unacceptable and mindfulness and compassion are the norms.
We are Solano College.
Well, hi everybody, I'm Greg Poff, director of the Solano College Sports Broadcasting Program, and we're here in the TV studio at Solano Community College, and I'd like to tell you about a great opportunity this summer. Now, typically with our summer class, we're covering sports. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, we're opening up the class to all of you podcasters, YouTube influencers, to give you a chance to come in and create content that we can show on YouTube. You can have your own podcast. We can even put you on Channel 28 locally. Let's take a look at some of the equipment we have here in the studio. Come on. All right, we're here in the Solano College Sports Network studio control room to show you some of the equipment that you can use as a student here at Solano Community College. And the first thing I'd like to draw your attention to is the production unit system that we use. It's made by New Tech. It's the TriCaster system. This system is used by every major network. So you come to Solano Community College, you're going to learn video production on the TriCaster unit, so you'll be ready to go once you leave our program. You'll be trained on the same equipment that you would use in all of the major networks. You see the video production board here. We've got our speakers set up here. Here we've got our interface that you can use, so all kinds of equipment that you can use to be a professional in media production. Another great feature of our video production system, you'll be able to get training on the Allen & Heath audio board, where you will learn the trade secrets for both radio and TV production. Here in the video editing suite, you will have access to Adobe Premiere and the entire Creative Cloud. If you can imagine it, you can create it right here in the Solano Community College TV studio. We have merged with Fairfield Cable Access, and that gives you the opportunity to use the same TV equipment that they use to produce their shows on local TV here in Fairfield, and that gives you the...
College just got affordable. Up to 100% of enrollment fees can be reimbursed for first-time college students taking full-time classes. At Solano Community College, we are taking full advantage of this to further your future. With certificate and degree programs in industrial technology, aeronautics, biotechnology, and many others, Solano Community College is a staple for success. For more information, please contact the Financial Aid Office at 707-864-7000.
Cross-court to Audrey Jones. Audrey for three! It is good! With 1.3 seconds left on the game clock, Audrey Jones with one of the biggest shots.
The sky's the limit, really, with what we can do here.
College just got affordable. Up to 100% of enrollment fees can be reimbursed for first-time college students taking full-time classes. At Solano Community College, we are taking full advantage of this to further your future. With certificate and degree programs in industrial technology, aeronautics, biotechnology, and many others, Solano Community College is a staple for success. For more information, please contact the Financial Aid Office at 707-864-7000.
We have everything that an automotive shop would have, or even a dealership would have.
If you guys are interested in automotive at all, go to Solano Community College. Check out the automotive program. It can be a career path for you, just like what I'm doing, or it could be an extreme hobbyist, an enthusiast.
If you really like cars and learning stuff all the time, then this is the best place to go.
If you are interested in a career in sports broadcasting, whether you're commentating a live game,
or hosting your own TV show,
or working behind the scenes, then this is the class for you.
For more information, contact Greg Poff, that's me, at solano.edu.
We hope to see you here next semester, and remember,
It's more than just sports, it's an education.
But Dad, I love him. I'm going to marry him. I don't care what you say.
Cut. Welcome to TV 55. In this hands-on class at Solano Community College, you'll learn all aspects of television production. Work with high-end cameras in the field and in the studio. Professional sound, lighting, and green screen. And let's not forget editing. Enroll today. Get an art school education at a fraction of the cost. Visit us online at solano.edu.
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of On Campus here at Solano Community College with the Solano College Sports Network. My name is Garrick Lamojo. With me today is my guest, Cameron Anderson. So Cameron, you're part of the sports broadcasting class, right?
Yes, I am.
So tell me, what's that like for you?
It's been great. I've had a lot of fun with it. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it so much. I knew that sports broadcasting sounded.
Hello and welcome back for the beginning of the second half, as Solano trails 40-34 in this one. So Solano dropped their last game to Mendocino on February 2nd. They lost 87-68. So that one wasn't really a contest. This one a little bit closer so far, although we have seen Solano sort of struggle in the second half, so hopefully they can get over that and have a better start in this one as Cobbs airballs the three.
That's a very rare air ball for him to start the half. Not a good start.
Outside to Neal, driving in, down low, finds his man. Easy deuce for Macharia. Here's Jacob to Ricky, out to Cole. Cole driving in. Tried to feed it down low to Sincere. It's picked off. Probably could have gone up himself with it. Pass. Macharia will finish the layup.
Solano starting a little bit slow out of the gate. Hopefully they can kind of turn that around.
Ebert outside to Cole. Cole pull up. Shot. No good. Rebound Neal. Neal up top. Outside. He finds Noonan and he'll throw it down.
So the half started with a 6-point Mendocino lead, and now it is already up to 12, and we're barely a minute, or we're almost 2 minutes into this half.
Rose, handoff to Cobbs. Cobbs out to Jacob. Sincere to a driving Ricky, couldn't handle it. Neal will pick it up. Pass a little too far for Hallams as Solano gets it. Here's Sincere. Rose goes up and under, and he'll finish with the contact. No foul, though. So Solano makes it a 10-point game, 36-46.
Nice pass by Cole, finds Sincere for the very tough two. I thought that was a foul. It looks like Coach Dustin went to the refs to kind of talk about that. They were talking about that in a jokely matter, but it is what it is. And now Solano's only down by 10. Plenty of time left in this game, but you don't want to trail too far behind.
Yeah, most definitely. And for Solano, no knock on Ricky or Cole, but right now they're combined 1 for 14. And meanwhile, Cobbs and Ebert have only taken 15 shots. So Ricky and Cole, who are not playing, they're not shooting well so far. 1 for 14 from the field. They've taken almost as many shots as the two top scorers. So we'll see if maybe Dustin sort of noticed that and is going to try to get Cobbs and Ebert going even more, because they have been carrying the offensive load and they're shooting very efficiently. So you might as well keep going to it.
Yeah, both of those guys, like you said, are struggling to combine 1 of 14. Maybe that kind of will open up their eyes, let them kind of spread out the ball, not only to Cobbs and Ebert, who are your two scorers you want to get going, but just everyone else, because they're obviously not finding their shot tonight.
So here's Johnson. Outside to Neal. Looking up top. The lob, no good. Mewman couldn't handle it. Ebert got a full head of steam. Layup glassed.
Oh, wow.
And Sincere sort of lost it.
Got
Gets
his
the
board.
rebound. Floater won't go. Sincere still fighting. Into the hands of Marcus Neal. Neal running. Johnson down low, picked off. Ebert got his hand on that one. Ebert, one-on-one, left-hand layup. He'll finish this one. That'll make it 16 points for Jacob here.
Yeah, he has a nice touch around the rim. The possession before that, he got absolutely demolished off the glass. But, I mean, he came back strong, did that speed of his, and he got the layup.
Johnson in the corner for three, no good. Solano fighting for the rebound. Johnson will make that one, so another second opportunity for Mendocino. There was 4 Falcons really camped under the basket waiting for the rebound, and no one could come down with it. Cobbs to Ebert. Handoff to Ricky. Sincere to Cole. Cobbs. Ricky, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ricky spin move, driving, blocked. Munham, pass up ahead, and thrown down by Hallams.
Do that with authority, one hand too.
That dunk would have beaten all the dunks that we saw in the dunk contest this weekend, that's for sure.
Yeah, that was definitely a pitiful showing in the dunk contest this past weekend.
Ebert out to Cobbs. Cobbs driving in. Tough layup, won't go. Ricky with the finish as he'll clean it up. Solano down by 10 here, 40-50, 16 minutes left to go. They're going to have to get it done defensively. I mean, they're undersized but very soft down low as Hallams just exposes them once again. He's got 18 on 8 for 15 shooting.
Yeah, that was a little too easy for Hallams. I mean, there's a size differential between him and Ebert, I understand, but, you know, you can't make it that easy.
Jacob, crossover. No good from mid-range. Pass up ahead to Hallams. Down low, Neal got Cobbs jumping, and he'll finish the layup. So Mendocino came out of this half super strong. As looks like there's a warning.
Don't know what that was about.
Not quite sure either. We'll see if Solano can get some offense and hopefully pick it up on defense, because Mendocino does not want to keep Solano in this one for much longer. They're going to try to open this lead. Ricky out to Lenjic. Lenjic out to Ricky for three, and he'll hit. So Ricky finally able to get another, as once he made that layup off of the tip-in, able to knock down the triple. So he's now 3 for 11 with 9 points. Neal pull-up jumper. Too easy for him. So he was basically wide open on that.
Yeah, they need to. Solano's defense is starting to slack off just a little bit. They need to pick it back up like how they were in the first half as best they can.
Amadou lost the dribble out to Lenjic, couldn't handle it. Lenjic out to Cobbs, 10 on the clock. Ricky from way downtown.
Wow, back to back.
He's feeling it here. Had a rough first half, and now he's hot here in the second. Back-to-back threes for him. 8 points here in the last few minutes. Tipped. Johnson saves it.
Just
throws it to Neal for three. Wow. Cobbs to Ebert. Ebert sizes man up, screened by Amadou. Cobbs to Ebert. Ebert trying to answer. No good. And Mendocino fighting between their own players for the rebound. That looks like Shafi Mewman and Hallams were fighting for that one. So timeout by Solano, as they'll have the ball after this timeout. down by 13 here with 13 minutes and 47 seconds left to go.
Yeah, I mean, they just need to their offense is starting to kind of get it together, but the defensive side of the ball, it's slacking. They need to pick back up that energy and try to balance it out as best they can. Unfortunately, they're getting demolished in the rebounds, a 17-point differential with Mendocino having 36 compared to Solano's 19.
Yeah, and the offensive rebounds, it's a differential from 12 to 4. Solano with only 4 offensive rebounds, not getting those second opportunities. Only 2 second chance points to Mendocino's 9. Also, Solano getting dominated in the paint. 34 points in the paint for Mendocino, along with their 6 threes, 2 more than Solano has. Ricky in the corner. Hand off to Jacob. Jacob having a great one. Crossover, has defender
nice
in the air,
move.
pulls up, blocked. Macharia able to get a piece of that one. Marcus Neal driving in, layup is good, as no one was there in front of him to stop the drive, and that's probably what Mendocino was thinking about at halftime, is really just attacking this front court of Solano. So there's a serious height advantage for Mendocino.
Yeah,
Jacob, sorry.
No, I was just going to say Mendocino's duo of Neal and Hamlin's has a combined 38 points. And like we said, those are 2 guys that average well above 20. Jacob and Ricky are combined for 28. They're the top 2 scorers right now.
Ricky, another 3. That's his 3rd triple here. But yeah, as you were saying, Neal and Hallam's combined 16 for 27 from the field for 38 points, like you said. And rebounds, as Hallams gets the rebound. Amadou blocks it. Stays with Mendocino, though. Hallams with 7 rebounds. Neal with 12. Pass to the corner. Johnson. Neal, another 3. No good. Hallams tried to get that one into the hands of Ricky. Ricky's running. Handoff. Finds Jacob. Layup, not able to get it to go, but Amadou with the cleanup. Can't make the layup, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, Amadou, like we've talked about, hasn't really gotten too much playing time. We haven't seen too much of him, but he got his number called tonight, and he's playing solid,
Yeah, he's playing good defense. Hasn't taken a shot yet. Got the block there on the defensive possession. First free throw, no good.
I believe he has 2 blocks in the game overall. As we saw, he got one this last possession. I believe he had one in the first half as well. So, I mean, sometimes there's those players where they're more offensively gifted than defensive, and then, the switcheroo, more defensive than offensive. That's just how some players are made.
So Solano down by 11 here, 61-50, 12:20 left to go. Neal, top of the key. To the corner. Macharia. Wing 3 ball, no good. Another rebound for Hallams as he's able to spin that one in. Had some funky English on that one. Able to roll right over the rim. So another rebound and 2 more points for Hallams. Him and Marcus Neal have been just taking over in this one.
Yeah, they're a dynamic duo for sure.
Some miscommunication right there. Fong able to find Cobbs. Ricky, fade away, good. He's in his bag right now. Really rough first half. Now he's 6 for 14 from the field. He's got 17 in this one.
Yeah, he's stepping up in a
Neal
big way.
matches.
Neal matches him right back.
Mendocino really able to answer. Cole. Screen by Amadou. Pull-up jumper. Cole will make his first basket. He's now 1 for 7.
Certain guys starting to get going at the hopefully the proper time. There's still a lot of time left in the game, and it's only an 11-point game.
Still anybody's ball game as Jermaine Brown passes to Conrad for 3. Off back iron. Solano fighting for the rebound into the hands of Hallam. Spin layup goes Wow. That was impressive. He had his back to the basket, jumped in midair, able to find the backboard and the rim, and spun that one in. That'll give him 22 points here. He's got 13 rebounds and 3 assists to go along with that.
Yeah, I mean, that was a circus shot, but at the same time, I mean, he had just great concentration holding the ball in midair and kind of flipping it up just at the right time.
Yeah, and we've seen him make those sort of circus layups already in this one, so can't really say that was luck. And timeout here. Solano down by 14 now, 68-54. Just under 11 minutes left to go here in this one. So Lisan Hallams and Marcus Neal combining for 23 rebounds and 45 points between the two of them.
Yeah, that's just a crazy – those are crazy numbers from two guys. I mean, that's a great duo to have, though. I mean, can't complain. I mean, they're playing good on both sides of the ball. They're both shooting extraordinary well. I mean, Hollums is 10 of 18 from the field overall. Neal 9 of 14. And then, like you talked about the rebounds, they have 23 combined. I mean –
yeah, they have more than half of their team's total rebounds and more than half of their team's total points, just the two of them. And it's funny because we broadcasted 2 women's games and both had 2 or 3 players who really dominated, and that was kind of it. And they weren't able to come out on top because there wasn't enough good ball movement. But with this team, it seems like there's plenty of options to go to, and everybody touches the ball, whether or not they're going to shoot the shot. Everybody touches the ball, so that keeps everyone involved. I mean, number 4, Danielle Johnson's got 4 assists in this one. Nick Burns has 2 assists. So they're keeping the ball alive and shooting really efficiently now, 50% from the field to Solano's 42%.
Yeah, they're getting everyone involved, like you said. And when you say get everyone involved, that doesn't mean you always have to score. You just need to touch the ball, you know, do some good plays every once in a while, make a good pass, and that's what Mendocino's doing.
Cole, Conrad on him, finds Jacob for 3. He's no good on that one. Jacob with a really strong first half. 7 for 15 now from the field, 16 points. Conrad, top of the key to Neal. Screen by Hallams. Feeds him down low. Layup, no good. And a foul.
I believe that's the second or third really late whistle. And that's definitely the second one on Sincere that we've seen.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. And normally try to stay transparent and not biased, but that was clearly not a foul. And you see that in the NBA sometimes where they won't blow the whistle until you see the player miss the basket, which can go either way, but that one was pretty late.
Yeah, I got to shout out Sincere, too, for keeping his composure because I think if I was on the other end of those calls, I'd be probably already gotten at least one technical by now.
Yeah, we haven't seen those really. Haven't seen technicals. No one's been ejected so far this season, so that's good. Outside to Jacob. Samo with Brown on him. Samo showing off the footwork, loses it, and a jump ball. So it'll be Mendocino basketball.
Yeah, Samo hit the deck kind of hard going, losing that ball.
Jermaine Brown with the inbound. Out to Marcus Neal, who immediately beats the press. Garza down low to Hallams. Hallams outside. Conrad wide open in the corner. He's going to drive in. Jumper is good. So, as I said, Solano has historically this season struggled in the second half. Definitely a first half team. So the fact that they were down in the first half makes it really tough for them to come back into this one as Cole misses the jumper. Jermaine Brown. And a foul on Jacob Ebert.
Yeah, Mendocino's taking a 17-point advantage. But, I mean, hopefully, we can kind of hope maybe Cobbs and Ebert can kind of hit some threes and maybe bring it down a little bit and then try to get back in this game. There's only 9 minutes left, though, so I might be asking for a little too much.
Outside, Garza had a 3 in the first, has a 3 in the second. Makes it a 20-point game. Cobbs running. Reverse layup and one. No. No, they're going to take away the basket, and they're going to call a foul on the ground. By the way, the referee, who was on the other side of the court, called that one.
Yeah, some very questionable calls in this game, no doubt. I'm not saying that would change anything, but.
Fong for 3, and he hits. Makes it a 17-point game. Yeah, it's hard to say the refs have made a difference in this one, as it's a pretty wide margin.
Definitely some questionable calls, though, no doubt about it.
Garza no good with the 3. Cobbs able to tip that one to Ricky. Ebert. Pass to Fong. Ricky in the corner for 3. No good off front iron. Rebound Brown. Brown to Conrad. Bounce pass to Hallams. Ricky on him. Leon. Fong with the steal. Finds Ebert. Ebert driving in. Easy layup for 2. Makes it a 15-point game.
Fong coming in with some energy. He hit that 3 a couple possessions ago and then helped get the steal for Ebert to get the easy layup.
Fong sort of got lost right there. Conrad with the crossover. Cobbs finds Ebert. Fancy pass. Nope. Finds Cobbs driving. He'll go to the line for 2. So that time he'll go to the line, as they took away his potential 3-point play earlier. Cobbs, his first time at the line tonight. First one is good. Yeah, Solano had 6 free throws. It feels like they're 6 of 6, like 10 minutes into the ball game. Now they're only 8 of 9. They're shooting well, but just not able to get to the line, not drawing many calls. This has been one of the more one-sided officiating I've seen so far this season. Obviously, it might not make a big difference, but it seems like Mendocino is definitely getting the benefit of the doubt with these calls.
Yeah, I mean, you've obviously caught a lot more games than me, as I'm kind of new to this. But, yeah, I mean, this for sure for me has been the worst one between the men's and the women's.
Solano with the steal. Fong behind the back. Sort of had his head down, didn't see Cobbs in the corner. Cobbs pump fakes. Kicks out. Sincere pulls up. Mid-range jumper, no good. In and out off the hands of Garza, so Solano catches a break. As Mendocino has 45 rebounds here in this one to Solano's 23. Beating them in assists by 2, blocks by 2. Solano has 3 more steals, 2 more fouls, and less bench points, being that they only have really 3 subs in this one.
Yeah, and you know, Solano, 6 minutes, 55 seconds left. Solano's kept their turnovers down, too. 7 turnovers compared to Mendocino's 13. It just unfortunately hasn't transitioned to the score.
Right. It seems like there's always 1 or 2 facets of their game that's missing when it comes to these losses, and they can't quite get everything to click. And it's really tough in this one because they're playing pretty well, but they only have 8 players playing tonight. So it's always something, and in this one, they only have 3 second chance points to Mendocino's 15. Mendocino has 42 points in the paint to Solano's 26. So there's definitely a mindset for Mendocino to sort of attack the paint against Solano, and it's been effective.
Yeah, and you imagine if they had their bench. You know, they're missing Joe. Dakari's out. I consider him their Swiss Army knife. He can do everything, you know. And then Brandon Ebert apparently injured his foot, as we were told yesterday. So, I mean, if you think about that, I think this game's either they're up or they're even a little closer than they are.
Cole, screen by Sincere. Outside to Ricky. He's been hot this half. Cobbs hasn't gotten a shot off, and the lay floater no good. I was going to say he hasn't shot a three in a little bit. Only 4 threes in this one. 2 for 4 from Cobbs. 12 points for him. Go along with 6 rebounds. Hallam's pull-up jumper, and that'll rattle in. Hallam's having an amazing game, as that'll put him to 26 points on the night with 10 rebounds.
Yeah, I feel like, too, it feels like he hasn't even been out of the game.
Right. Him and Marcus Neal seems like are going to play 40 minutes tonight. Cole for 3, in and out, no good. Johnson fighting for the rebound, tips it to Mummin. Marcus Neal to Mummin. Shafi Mummin, mid-range, no good. Rebound, Cole. Cole pushing it. Outside, Ricky steps into one for 3.
Still feeling it.
12-point game here, 76-64, 5.5 left to go. As Solano sort of up in the intensity on defense, it looks like, or at least trying to. Hallam's trying to post up. Ricky out of bounds. So great defense right there, and it'll give Solano another possession here, as that's the 14th turnover for Mendocino.
Yeah, if they hit a 3, if Solano hits a 3 right here, I mean, it's only a 9-point game. I mean, they're still, they're clawing and fighting at the bit.
Jacob. Looking for Cobbs. Cobbs, screen by Amadou, step back. Down low, Amadou wasn't quite rolling enough. So that'll go out of bounds as Solano gives it right back to Mendocino, where these possessions are so crucial, especially after getting a really big defensive stop. 5 minutes left to go, down by 12. They're going to have to almost be perfect here to close this one out. Mendocino using the shot clock to their advantage. Tip pass, Amadou couldn't quite get in that one. Hallam's with the circus lay, finally won't make it. Arabian. Skip pass to Jacob. Cross court to Cole. Cole driving in. Amadou. Floater no good.
Too strong.
Marcus Neal somehow saved that one into the hands of Johnson. So again, another trip where Solano gets a stop and can't finish. And that's an easy putback layup for Mumum.
Yeah, they need to just find some type of rhythm right here. They need a bucket.
Cole driving in. Outside, Jacob steps into a 3. In and out, no good. Rebound, Mumum. Finds Neal. 4 minutes left here. Solano down by 14. Neal sizing up Jacob. Step back. Tough shot. And a foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
Looked like he wanted to take Jacob out dancing.
He asked Jacob, may I have this dance?
That's one of the best lines I've ever heard it called in a game.
So Neal at the line. First one is good, as that'll put him to 23 points and 15 rebounds, as he's 9 for 14 from the field. Him and Lisan Hallam's combined for 49. This free throw would make it 50 between the two of them, as they've made 20 shots in 34 attempts. And that is 50 points for the two of them, as they push the score to 80, right around their average, which is at 81 points per game. So sizing up to be a very similar score to the last game, although we didn't think that would happen based off the first half. Solano was only down by 6, but yet again sort of crumbling here in the second half, not quite able to get another string of energy or another energy boost, if you will, as Ebert misses the three. He's been off here shooting in the second half. Started off really hot. Went 6 for 8 from the field. Now he's 8 for 17.
Yeah, unfortunately, both him and Cobbs have definitely cooled down at the wrong times.
Brown with Sincere on him. Conrad, fade away. He'll hit. Good shot from Trey Conrad. That's his 7th. He's got 7 points in this one. Jacob, full head of steam, out to Cole for 3. He hits. Cole able to get his first triple in this one. 1 for 4 now from 3. 2 for 10 from the field. He's got 7. Too little too late, though, as they're still down by 15. 3 minutes left to go here.
Yeah, and while Mendocino's field goal percentage has risen up to 50% exactly, Solano's has taken a dip. They're at just a little below 40%. And the three-point percentage, I mean, they're up in that by 5% or so, but they're still not shooting very well. Overall, 36.4% from 3.
Yeah, they're shooting 90% from the line, but, I mean, Mendocino has the same amount of free throws made. They're 9 of 14, 64%, but Solano's only 9 of 10, only gone to the free throw line 5 times here. So the points in the paint have been a big difference.
I think the bigger story here, though, is the rebound. I mean, Mendocino 51 compared to Solano's 26. And, I mean, we've talked about it. Solano is just one of the smaller teams. They're undersized. They don't have their full team right now. But, I mean, they got to change something about that. They got to figure out the rebounding somehow.
Yep. Well, this is the last time we'll see this team this year. And we'll have to wait till next year to see the squad, and hopefully they can improve their rebounding with that team, maybe get some height to help compete here in the Bay Valley Conference. As it's definitely been a disappointing season, to say the least. Although this team is still fun to watch, they have definitely underachieved this season with only 3 wins overall and 1 conference win. If they don't come out on top of this one, they drop to 1-11 as Jacob makes the layup. So it's a 13-point game, 2.5 left to go. I guess a couple steals and some threes could make this a ball game. But Mendocino could really just dribble this one out and play good defense and get out of here with the win.
Yeah, and I think for Solano, I think they're going to go, and the men's team in particular, they're going to go in the offseason and kind of reevaluate, maybe look at adding some height to this team, because I think their guard rotation is very good and solid.
Especially as freshmen.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we forget Jacob and Cobbs are both freshmen, but they definitely need to add a lot of size to this team for sure.
And 1 on the layup. No, an offensive foul. No, never mind. The ref pointed the wrong way. So Hallam's adding to his point total. He's now at 28. Missed the free throw. 15-point game here, 145. They're going to have to chuck up some threes. Ricky, that's what he's going to do. Off back iron, no good, and rebound Brown. 1:30 left to go.
Yeah, Mendocino is now just going to use the shot clock to their advantage. This one's going to wind down, and unfortunately, Solano's going to go out this season with an L.
And a foul, so that'll lead to more free throws for Mendocino. The 1:20 left to go. Jermaine Brown at the line. Makes the first one. And while I have the time, I want to say that for Friday's women's game against Actually, I don't know who they're playing. For Friday's women's game against Yuba, of course. We will have Jacob and Sincere Rose on the broadcast as color commentators for the last women's game, so that should be exciting. 2 basketball players, and hopefully they can talk about their season as the layup is good, and Ricky's going to head to the line for 2. Solano's celebrating here, even though they're down 14 and going to lose, but at least you can get excited for some things.
Yeah, 2 basketball players kind of stepping into what we're doing, that's always a plus because they, their knowledge is a little bit more expanded, but, a little upset they're kind of taking our job at the same time.
Ricky at the line. First one, or only one, is good. Converts the 3-point play. 13-point game. Brown crossover. Garza, pump fake, driving in, had Ricky jumping, kick out. 5 on the clock. Brown gonna pull from 3, and he hits.
That is the nail in the coffin for sure.
Yeah, if there wasn't already. 88-72. Sincere, why not? Off glass, no good. As Mendocino will get the rebound, and the shot clock is off. So they can seemingly just dribble this one out, and they're not going to. Instead, he'll brick a layup. Fong to Cole. Cole fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Cole wants to pat the stats a little bit.
Might as well. He's got 7 in this one. 2 for 2 from the line. Cole, a sophomore, so this is his last home game here. This will be his last free throws at the Falcons' nest. So Ebert and Ricky combined for 43 in this one. Ricky ends up with 23 points. Surprisingly enough, went 1 for 8 from the field in the first half. Ends up with 23 points and 11 rebounds. So big game from him. He had to step up playing the 5. Although he played well, Solano did not come out with the win with their last home game of the season. So that is all she wrote, as that'll do it for us here on the Solano College Sports Network. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in.